just felt kind of like this is fucking dumb, right? is that that's accurate?
That's perfect. I love that explanation.
In a way, it's kind of like what the Lost guy does. In a way, he withholds lots and lots of information. He's like, why does that statue have 9 toes and bullshit like that? Just like throwing in mystery after mystery after mystery, and then once the mystery is revealed, like it doesn't feel that smart.
You got Lobster, you got it back yet. Lobster's a 10 out of don't you grab it.
Welcome to Lobster Magnet and Friends. I'm here with my buddy Goro Gregoro.
What's up?
And we are here to talk about the last few episodes of Attack on Titan Season 3, because apparently, good thing for Goro Gregoro, it's on a break until freaking April of next year, which I guess is smart, gives a few more manga chapters to come out. I prefer this than a filler season or another 4-year break. So, it's somewhat acceptable.
I am curious what's in that basement, though. So, I mean, I kind of already know the answer already, but you've
forgotten a lot of details probably by now.
I remember most of it. Maybe I shouldn't spoilers.
We'll do this as a non-spoiler thing about what the basement is, and hopefully by the time it comes, it'll be really fresh to you because you'll see it in context and you'll have forgotten most of it.
Yeah, well, I just want to see all the characters' reactions.
You're very good at forgetting stuff.
Not this, though. I don't think I'm gonna forget this.
So you want to see people's reactions, you almost as much as people's reactions to the Bertholdt and Rainer reveal.
Yeah. Okay. That reveal, I pretty much forgot. The Bertholdt and Rainer reveal, but the fucking basement, I still have it ingrained somewhat in my mind, so it's like it's still there.
You're looking for it. So let's get into so what do you think overall of this first half of the season in our non-basement? What did you think of the Rod Reese Titan? What did you think of the Kenny stuff? What did you think of the Kenny death scene? And what did you think of, because I remember at the last episode you were kind of unsatisfied, despite the fact that this is probably the most positive note that we've ever seen Attack on Titan end.
Well, I mean, the past 2 seasons were it was like kind of like, we're unraveling a mystery, we're killing titans are killing us, we're figuring out, other people are titans or not. This whole season felt like a very off course route of what Attack on Titan was built up to be, I guess.
That is true, and it is interesting in terms of this season gets a lot more political in terms of there are pretty much no Titan battles, with the exception of the Rod Reese stuff. Most of the action comes from the anti-human troops, and then learning about this political dynasty that's doing things for reasons we don't really understand. Because reading this in the manga, it felt like we were so close to the truth, but we still didn't learn fucking anything. So did you exhibit that frustration, or did you enjoy seeing Historia, become such an active participant?
Sorry, repeat that question again.
God damn it.
I got a little bit
were you frustrated by the fact that there were no basement answers? Because you could argue that this material we learned
for this season,
that we learned a lot, but we didn't really learn anything. Or did you think that it was compensated by the cool 3D anti-personal movement gear, or did you like the fact that Historia gets such a big arc?
Well, the thing that probably was exciting me the most about this season was definitely the intro to the anti-personal gear thing, with Kenny, what's his name's uncle?
Levi's uncle.
Levi's uncle. Um, like that introduction to him was really cool. I wish there was like just more of that this season,
You wanted more Kenny?
but like a little bit cooler and also like making a little bit more sense. Like, why did he stick his knife? I still don't know why he stuck his knife in the king's throat and did what he did. Like
to like threaten him, because like we later learn on that Kenny's dream is in, I thought they did a really good job of adapting his backstory with Uri. Like the whole point is that like Kenny is a violent guy who only talks through violence, and he wants to like take Uri's power so he can like learn the calm and loving understanding that he has in his eyes that he doesn't understand. And the whole idea is that he thought he could take the power of the original Titan from Uri, the super royal Titan from him, but then he says, oh, it only works for people with royal blood. So then he like, is like, fuck it, I can't achieve my dream, so let's just see what happens.
I don't understand.
What don't you
Why didn't he just steal the power right then and there from, from Historia?
Well, because
When
he heard
his...
Rod Reese's whole story about how, oh, it only works if it's someone with royal blood, and if he doesn't, then you can't control it.
Really? So that's why Kenny was frustrated and realized, no, I can't steal the power for myself.
Yeah.
I think they could have made that a little bit more clear.
They didn't make it quite as clear as it could have been. It's funny because like the creator Hajime Ishima admitted that like he like had a hand in supervising this part of the anime, and like they cut a lot of stuff because he wasn't happy with the pacing of this section in the manga.
I see. Okay. But in the manga, you think it's more clear?
No. No, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Like, it kind of makes sense after the fact, where he goes and he like, basically he's over, he's by the side. He hears Rod Reese explain, only someone from the royal family with royal blood can use the mind control, Titan, super coordinate, whatever powers. And then he comes in and he's like, so you're saying if I became a Titan and ate him, nothing would change. So then that's his like giving up on his dream, and he's just like, fuck it. And then he like, stabs Eren. It's like, all right, I don't care. Either Eren wins or Historia wins, and let's see what happens to this world.
Oh, yeah, that's really confusing. And the fact that it takes like a few episodes to explain that, kind of like there's like a pretty big disconnect, I feel like. And
yeah, I will say Kenny's a weird freaking character. I mean, there's a scene where he comes in like bang, 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 and then he like threatens neener.
What?
You don't remember that in the freaking anime we watched when he's like fighting with Levi in the Crystal Cave? He literally says neener.
I don't remember that. I feel like that would be pretty memorable, but you must be over exaggerating.
No! God damn it! I'm gonna edit this part out so we can watch the fucking thing just to show you. But here, Kenny, Neener.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, I've got it.
Let's see.
We're gonna watch this thing. Just I hate doing this because it means it requires more editing and post, but.
Okay, I say it now. But he said it in the Japanese version. I didn't actually hear neither in my head.
But you read it. Let me see if I can find it in English.
Oh boy.
Because I think the dub is running.
They dub these things pretty fast, don't they? Nowadays.
Yeah, it's a lot fast. Doesn't. Nah, it doesn't look like they have it. Oh wait.
Further.
All right, yeah, we're gonna go see if it says neener, neener, neener. I can't believe we're going on this stupid fucking tangent.
Okay.
At this rate, they'll wipe us out! Woohoo!
Hey, Levi. I don't exactly have time to waste on you. But I just can't have you getting any further. So be it. I'll just have to play. Catch me if you can, boy! You're a lively one. Damn.
Maybe they don't have it?
Ain't you tired of this game yet? All right. I taught you this one. When you're chasing your enemy, you shouldn't just stare straight ahead. Hands him wet. You bastard! That really hurt!
They know our weaknesses.
I don't think he says it.
It doesn't look like he said it. It doesn't. All right, so maybe the neener, neener, neener is just some fan sub translation. As disappointed as I am not to hear that in English, or maybe they decided to interpret it in a different way. But anyway, let's go back to Kenny. So you wanted more Kenny.
Yes.
You don't think you got enough Kenny? Oh, God damn it, Greg, where'd you go?
Sorry.
That's all right.
I was trying to leave the video. But, all right.
So you got more Kenny than you thought. Or you didn't think you got enough Kenny.
Yeah. Also, I thought the designs for the anti-personal gear were kind of lame.
Oh, fuck you. I love the designs.
But the fact that they had to, it felt like they were more clunky than regular 3D maneuvering gear.
Well, because they've got guns and guns to kill people, and they're not designed for, like, maneuvering and killing titans.
But, you have... Why can't they have the guns and, like, the hook thingies coming from their waist like the other people? But instead of... They have to use their guns to aim their hooks. It makes it, like, kind of like a clunky...
I don't know, but in all honesty, the hook thing from, like, the side never really like, if you think about it, it doesn't really make sense how they're able to do that with medieval technology.
Yeah, but
the gun thing makes more sense to me.
Yeah. It makes more sense, but it's not as cool looking.
For me, I always love the novelty of, like, oh shit, here's the cool thing we have. Well, here's the other cool thing that's designed to kill the cool thing that we have.
Yeah, but when the thing that's designed to kill the cool thing looks like, kind of like a lamer, clunkier version of the first thing, then you're just kind of wondering, like, wow, this is the best they can do for anti-personal gear? Like, it seems like, you should have just, like, came up with a cooler design than...
I still think it's a great scene where they reveal the anti-3D personal gear, and I think it's the best scene of the season where Kenny comes in. It's like, oh shit just got real. Kenny's here. We just learned about him in 1 second, but this motherfucking guy is here, and he's like the anti-version of the cool guy, and he's also his uncle. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and there's apparently some histories with Ackermans and, like, how they can't be brainwashed. by the
this is what I will think is like the poor storytelling and like Ishiyama pulling bullshit out of his hand or out of his ass is just the everyone was brainwashed. Now the Titans can change people's fucking memories. You know, that to me felt like complete bullshit. Just inventing convenient crap and pulling it out of your ass.
Yeah. That did seem pretty like a lazy excuse. Like, you would have think like there would have been like some kind of conspiracy or long lost history based on like why the Titans exist that wasn't discovered yet, or that no one wants other people to believe, and there's like a big cover up.
Well, to a degree, you could say that the memory wipe thing is a way of doing a cover-up. It's such a good cover-up that even the people who are controlling everything have no idea why it's there. But it still does feel like bullshit.
Yeah. That's a good point. I didn't feel that great about that brainwash thing.
No, even in the manga, I always thought it was kind of fucking stupid. And like, eventually I might make a more detailed video and like proof that Ishiyama didn't have this shit as planned out as he probably needed it to be. Because there are all kinds of like rules that like, you know, don't really make much sense with stuff that he set up earlier, which just shows, well, I mean, a lot of manga artists do this, where they just make shit up as they go along. But, you know, sometimes you can be better at disguising at it or building up payoffs or leading into a certain direction and, like, figuring out details as you go. And other times, you know, you can write yourself into a corner. And there are a few cases. And the memory is one example of just, like, kind of like a bullshit explanation of just, like, pulling something out of your ass.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
But, you know, in a way, though, this is the most triumphant season. In a way, it's one of the darker seasons because, like, you know, now all our plucky young scouts are like, they're not murdering Titans for the sake of humanity. As Armin says, we're murdering people because they have different ideas than us. So all our happy little go-lucky kids, literally, they all become unrepentant, unapologetic murderers.
Well, it's mostly self-defense, if you think about it.
Hey, man, they didn't have to storm into that cave to save Aaron, but they were totally like, you know, oh, we got to go and murder these interior police officers.
Yeah.
Cute little meat-loving Sasha uses her bow to, like, shoot people through the fucking throat.
Yeah. I'm trying to formulate why I didn't like this season that much. But
it's the happiest. You know, now they control the government. Everyone's on the same page. They're going to the basement. You know, even Erwin, like, finally gets, like, you know, this is the only time people have actually cheered for us. You know, Historia is the queen. You know, all this great stuff happened. Why are you unsatisfied, Goro?
I mean, sure, it seems like the creator, forget his name, came up with you know, a different direction. Sometimes I really like that when it comes to things like Hunter x Hunter and like Metal Gear Solid, kind of like you know, change of pace kind of thing, getting a little bit more political, like going like at a wider scope, grand scheme of things. And you know,
why don't you like it here, though? This is an interesting
it just
question.
feel like I feel like I just kind of, it didn't work for me. Like it didn't feel believable, like, at all.
So why does when Tagashi pulls something out of his ass and just go in a crazy different direction, why is that more sellable than, you know, Titan changing superpowers that for some reason Eren can't use, but only people of royal blood can use?
You know, it might be because there was like so much like wacky crazy shit going on in Attack on Titan that wasn't really explained at all until like much later.
Yeah, okay.
They kind of like withheld information to make it seem like it was smarter than it was actually. And then when they revealed the information of why it was like that, we just felt kind of like, this is fucking dumb, right?
That's perfect. I love that explanation.
You know, in a way, it's kind of like what the Lost guy does. In a way, he withholds lots and lots of information. He's like, "Why does that statue have 9 toes?" and bullshit like that. You know, just like throwing in mystery after mystery after mystery, and then once the mystery is revealed, like it doesn't feel that smart. Like, it just feels like, oh, he was just throwing in a bunch of mysteries at us to make it seem like it was a smart thing.
That's fair. I think that's very fair. I think that's a very fair description. And in a way, I guess you could say that the basement thing is also kind of dumb. But on the other hand,
that's my deep down worry about the basement a little bit. Like,
I like the basement. I personally like the basement just because it's like such a big, bold, like, you know, after like, you know, 60 plus episodes of like wandering around and running around and Titan killing, you know, it had to be a big reveal. It had to be like a holy fuck. You know, because the world of Attack on Titan is really, really small. It's not a very detailed world. It's just like these medieval people living in these ring worlds. We don't know anything about what is beyond it. You know, is there a village of smart Titans? Is it a village of space aliens? Is it a village of cavemen, super cavemen? It could be anything. Any sort of stupid bullshit. And, you know, the bullshit, the stuff he does give for the basement reel is like so big and